Okay, wait. Hold on.
Yeah, you got it. Any fun poses? Want to pretend you're really angry at me?
No.
Perfect.
Perfect. Thank you.
Of course. I'll send these to you.
Thank you. I was gonna ask you.
Yeah.
Office. What?
Could you stand back up there? Just for 1 second.
Okay.
She's checking my foot. You got a model.
Wow.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Oh, can you do it? Yeah. I don't know where you did it last time because I wasn't here. Perfect.
Okay.
I would. Yeah. I don't know wherever you want to. Honestly, maybe even just like sitting like a little closer because it's just the same thing as like the more you zoom, the
Yeah.
shakier it will.
I was kind of torn from sitting in the front, so I was scared, but is that like not a big deal?
Wait, why are you worried?
I don't know.
I sat
And
here.
Jenna said that I shouldn't sit where I'm not.
Well, you don't want to get in the way of the
Exactly.
press,
Yeah.
but as long as you're not like doing this kind of thing, like keeping like releasing distance, it's okay to sit like not in the very very back. We'll
Because
see
I was
how.
standing in the back of the class.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, let's see who comes.
Okay.
I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask if you guys did headshots. Like I was gonna ask you this.
Oh yeah.
And then like this happened.
Oh, perfect. I can do.
Yeah. I actually don't even know. Like, there's so many things that I'm just learning that we do with interns. Like, do we do headshots?
Well, I did not when I was an intern, but there's like elective, like you can ask me. I think tomorrow I should be like free-ish in like afternoon. You can go to Canada.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were able to. Okay.
You can also go like.
I remember pictures from like 4 years ago.
Is Zach in the office Monday through Friday?
Yeah.
Full day, like
Yeah.
Central Time.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, we could probably do it tomorrow.
They don't have anyone else to drive next year, right? Just Sam. People are calling out.
People call.
What are they in a mad way or a happy way?
Yeah, they're like, he's talking.
I can assure you that I did not. It was me and I did not. This is like the heaviest compliment.
Really?
Well, just because it's like two different
Yeah.
things.
I take that in like 5 seconds.
Yeah. I really want some chocolate chip.
I didn't know that.
No. I have yogurt that I would want to eat. Well, this stuff uploads.
Yeah. Perfect.
That's how I've been timing out my
Your
food
YouTube channel.
breaks. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go to therapy. I find it nasty.
We'll see how it's going.
Yeah.
Ooh, I haven't taken much shots.
Yeah, you haven't. I noticed that.
Busy day for you?
Yeah, well, Zach's been out of the office.
We obviously spoke to you about getting closer. We were gonna touch on Panera after this, and then we
Oh.
said we're just like 5 blocks from Panera and we'll go get drinks. Or there's two on it, we'll go to that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
It's awesome.
I'm definitely gonna keep in mind.
$5 a month for
It
something.
makes my step count go up, which not a
What
long
are the new
time.
guys that you're talking to?
I started in March, at the end of March, and then I was like sick for a week, so
Okay,
it's on fake time.
because I know that, on the sheet with all of the staff members, it
Mhm.
says someone else's name as president.
Oh, does it say Jacob?
Yes.
Yeah.
I should, yeah, Lauren.
He left the office though, like, ooh. Like there was like at least a month gap between us.
I had to change that, cause like the issue area is
Okay.
really so many months ago.
There's a more reasonable staircase inside.
And you were trying to come up with this.
Hey.
Well, hello. How you doing?
Good, good. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, how you doing, Anya?
Good, how are you?
This is his second to last day with us.
I know. We're gonna
So
miss you.
sad.
I'm gonna miss you guys as well.
But then he's going to Germany, so.
Oh, well, you know,
He's got good summer
it
plans.
becomes like.
Yeah.
In the city.
What is it? My steak is too hungry. Monsters.
Yeah.
That's right.
So where are you?
I'm from California.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
Australian.
where?
Sacramento.
It went
Got it.
well.
Nice.
This is far from home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from California as well.
Oh,
Tell you what,
really?
really
I'm
quick.
from the district. I'm from Torrance.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
LA County.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a nice
so-
dude.
I agree.
Workers come through.
SoCal's really,
Offices
really
just like
nice.
bring a bunch
I
of
have
people through and
North
yeah.
Carolina, middle of nowhere.
I know, it's a shame. So that's our,
Hey, you're pretty close to Tahoe though.
Tahoe's
you know,
Yeah.
But
I've
that's a
been
scary
tempted to
drive,
like
and
trap
I'm
my
not-
trip on.
I'm not that good at driving.
Yeah.
Someone picks it up.
Then you'd have to
Quick.
clean that.
Are you here for this one?
Yeah,
Not my problem.
yeah. I go to college in Maine, so it's the opposite coast of
Yeah,
Newport,
that works.
and then, through
It's
my
just tape
school.
right now. It's not even paper, it's from tape.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
What school is in Maine you go to?
Colby College.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's like 15 people.
Yeah.
But like basically,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's great. I went to a school that was maybe 2,400 people
Oh,
in
really?
Pennsylvania.
Oh,
so
Wait,
yeah.
I didn't realize it
cool.
was that small.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you like it that small?
I loved it.
Yeah.
It was like the best.
What was
Do
your
you know
school?
everyone?
Dickinson College.
I
Yeah.
never heard of it.
It's
Yeah.
like near Harrisburg.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like all the small liberal arts schools are pretty.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like same conferences and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I'm familiar with the other small ones.
Yeah, but I love it a lot too. It's like fun. Like I know all my professors. Like,
That's really nice.
Yeah.
I feel like there are more people in my dorm.
No,
Yeah.
I know. It's so funny the differences in schools.
Yeah. Like if I had gone to school in California, I would have been in school like 45,000.
Yeah.
Like, that.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. But yeah, Maine's cool. So it's nice to be in DC where it's
Get ready. It's gonna get like 20 degrees hotter and a lot more humid.
really.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
glad I'm not gonna.
Oh, you haven't been here in the summer. That's what I'm saying, take your time when you're walking over from O'Neill.
Oh my god.
You just, you know.
Wait, do you work in O'Neill?
Yeah, I do 2 part-time, so I'm from into Olympia and I'm in O'Neill, and then I go walk over at Sport too, and then
She's
No
doing the
way.
whole gamut. She's doing committee and leadership.
Oh, what committee?
Is it oversight?
oversight.
Cool. I used to work in O'Neill. Worked for the Democratic Women's Caucus.
Oh,
We were all the
cool.
way out there.
That
Yeah.
sounds really fun.
It was awesome. You should reach out to them. They're in your building.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Oversight's fun too. I started today, so
Cool.
there's just a lot of like news clips and things.
Wow.
Feedback is there too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you have like 3 different offices. Because there's O'Neill, vice chair, and personal
Yeah,
for Ted.
yeah.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of coffees you can
A
have.
lot of copies.
Yeah, no, I didn't even think about that. Wow. Yeah, I was more worried about the walking.
Yeah.
It was rough today, but I
You
guess
gotta
it'll
get your
get
steps
worse.
And we were just talking about that because a lot of the office is the Panera Sip Club member, which is like, it's $5 and soon to be $15 a month for unlimited drinks.
I see.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
But I'm like, I love it because I have an excuse like twice a day to
Yeah.
go all the way to Cannon and then come all the way back, and it's like
There's a
helping my
Panera
steps.
in
Yeah,
You're
Yeah.
lying. I
you
didn't
should
know
check it
that.
out.
Yeah.
There is, yeah,
Mhm.
that's right.
Great.
Order in advance though, if you want to get food from there, because
Okay.
it's pretty busy.
There's a Jimmy John's in the basement of Rainbow too.
Yes.
Oh, I've been there before. I didn't know about the Panera though. How do you get to it?
Do you know?
You just go.
I'm like,
Good
it's the
question.
first
Have you
floor.
been
First
to
floor.
Cannon at all?
Yeah, I've been there to pick up sweet green, so it's as far as I've gone.
You know how there's like
The
like a rotunda circle in the middle?
yeah,
Just
yeah.
go to the first floor of that rotunda, and and if you walk in a circle, eventually you'll see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, I'll try that.
The Panera used to be like literally right next to my old office,
Hmm.
so.
If you were a
We
frequent
come up
flyer.
a lot, yeah.
That's nice. There's so much going on here. It's so fun.
Yes, yeah. Especially today. It's a busy day.
There used to be a saying that if you can't find a staffer, they're at the people.
If you can't find our office.
Can you imagine? All four resources you got the sick thing? Or?
No, we all have it individually.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
like
wow.
notice that it was $5 a month for a certain amount of time, like
Yeah.
that's the only message.
Yeah. Like genuinely half the office, maybe more.
Just started seeing each other with their cups, like,
Well, now it's like I'm like we're taking it too far. Because if you go to sip club without telling the other sippers in the office, you get like shamed.
Yeah, you're
see,
I'm like, well, I was just in Longworth, like thought I would pop over. No,
So the
shame.
entire office just goes to it.
Yeah.
just Leonie by herself. Watch the Lord.
No, once we picked up Evelyn, like we were
This is true, by the way.
everyone's welcome to sip club.
Yeah.
The goal is like one day Mark just like comes out of his office and it's a ghost town.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
He has to answer the front door.
We roll the phones for 15 minutes.
He's like, where are you guys?
That's when we get
It's very
banned from
quiet,
sip
there's no
club.
calls coming in.
That's when Mark tells us we have to disband
Yeah,
the club.
Just saying, or do
No, honestly,
shifts.
I'm not sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a fun office. This is fun.
It is.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should definitely come by and
For
say
sure.
hello
You're
whenever
welcome.
you're here.
Yeah, they're the fun ones. When James and I are out, we're out and about, go, be like, you know, screw this place, I'm gonna go to this place.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's a food desert in O'Neill. There's like nothing.
Yeah, there's a cafeteria in Ford if you get
Okay.
desperate, but it's not that good.
Okay.
I recommend Potbellies.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's like a block.
It's it's right to like Federal Center Southwest Metro
Yeah,
Stop.
yeah,
It's right there. It's like right next to the Starbucks.
yeah. Okay.
There's also
Yeah.
McDonald's if you want to walk a little bit further.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jackie would go to the pop-up, 'cause her office is right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. How is she?
She's great,
Yeah.
doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, staff from the big boss that's in, the executive, the senior VP of Disney right now.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's
Wow.
It's good.
Yeah.
Like, she was like telling me, she was like, yeah, like, oh, well, the guy that became the new, like, president of Disney and stuff, she staffed him before, so like,
That's
she's
crazy.
like, I guess like they made a mention of like the DCGR team, he's like, oh yeah, Jackie, like, yeah, I remember.
Aw.
She was like, oh shit, she was like, all I did was like staff the guy like all day. Yeah, so,
That's awesome.
yeah. They have really nice balconies, like, I
Oh.
wanted a TED event to be there, like one of his campaign events, but
Yeah.
it didn't work out, so I was like, yeah.
Maybe
It's like,
next time.
next time, 'cause,
Yeah.
yeah, it's really nice when they do receptions.
And we're entering balcony season.
We are.
It's time to be
I will
outside.
keep you posted. Last time,
Mhm.
I don't think you were with the office yet, but they did like a reception for Halloween, and they brought out like the technicians that like in the movies, you know, the little droids walk around. So they literally
Whoa.
you just saw little robots walking
Oh
around.
my
So
gosh.
cool. So she works for Disney.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Does she get benefits?
She does, yeah.
What?
Favorite aunt and
I'm
uncle
like,
here.
sorry
Can you
guys,
get free
I'm
tickets?"
So
leaving.
awesome.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Every time we go back to LA, like, my niece and nephews will be like, so are we going to Disneyland?
Aw.
It's like, yeah, 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 we're going.
Yeah.
I love Disneyland. It's so fun. And like my friends are sick of me. All the time. Oh my gosh.
I definitely am like a Disneyland supremacist. I don't think Disney World is as good.
I've never
That's my
been,
hot
but I
take.
just-
That's fine.
I love the EP.
We do, it's pretty easy.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're good for now.
Well, Disneyland's weird because it's like
Hyper concentrated.
yes, and it's
Yeah.
not that much work. Like that's the thing is I'm always like I wouldn't want to do the world situation where you have to park hop a bunch and like do things with like the Disneyland they do a good job of like keeping it going. So close.
I just like how because there's like,
Yeah,
as
you're
we
good.
say, there's not as much like land.
Yeah.
It's like every step you take, there's like Disney magic. Whereas like Disney World, it's like, oh, like normal trees because there's like 5 parks.
Oh my gosh.
I only went to Disney World when we ran the marathon, so like that. But
I
that was
wanted
fun.
to do that so
You
badly.
should do it.
I really, really want to. I think I have to wait a year though, because the tickets are a little
I
pricey.
know, like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so like you would have to do it next year to run the following.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like when we did it, like so I ran like half marathons and stuff. The only marathon I would do is Disney
Uh huh.
because it's actually entertaining. Like they
Right.
hired local bands to play at like different mile markers. characters. They built up like giant screens with movies
Oh
and
my-
stuff like that
That's
playing.
so
They brought out
cool.
characters
Oh,
for
that's
photos.
so cool.
So it's like, okay, like the 26.2 is gonna suck. So
Yeah.
you're just like, oh, like there's Lilo and Stitch. Like, oh, there's this. Like,
I think, yeah, if I ever run a marathon, it will be the Disney Marathon. I would do the half though, easy, like in a second. Yeah.
then I go to the park.
Right.
Yeah.
Sweaty and disgusting.
Everyone did it. We were like,
Wow.
we were with a group of friends that did it. And so after that, well, we went and showered.
That,
So,
the
and then we're like,
TV
oh,
gallery,
we
so we do
here.
rent
Yeah.
for,
So we like
TV
went and
channels,
everybody's wearing their
art
bells.
stuff, so
So
kind
Aw.
of neat space.
too.
Yeah, that's really
The
cute.
other studios,
They have you heard of the like Nike After Dark races? They're nighttime halves. It's cool. It's like yeah. Half marathons.
I went to NCC.
But there was one in
Science.
LA that
I
goes
worked
to
in
our district. The
news
whole
radio.
thing is like we're done almost.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. I bounced back and forth between the two. Grew up in North Carolina County. Here,
Mexico, Hawaii.
I get to
Oh,
stay
that's so cool.
just, you know,
Have you ever done like a
on
dive
the
excursion?
outskirts,
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah,
But,
that
like,
trip where
oh,
all
all
you do
of
is
them.
dive. Yeah, like it looked like, and
you're
you're
not. You're not to be direct.
Yeah, so it's just
Oh, really? That's like,
Yeah.
all you're gonna do is dive and then
like,
Right.
but yeah, 'cause we literally dive and like, we just like eat, drink, and then take it back to
I would have felt time before I go to school.
That's really
That's
Yeah.
hard.
Really?
I think one of my favorites is the second large.
I passed it in New Hampshire occasionally because I go. My grandparents bought a lake house.
I said it's really funny. It's really nice.
It's like finding a will. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you're just looking at it.
Yeah.
And the cool part was
Yeah,
one time we did that in like
My family's from up there.
when I was with us.
Okay, so I would not have, I might have seen signs, but.
Watch like
You can't,
do like
yeah,
movie
we're
night
like
once a
right
week,
off
but it's always
and,
really terrible shark attack movies.
95.
I don't know. Like we just got on a kick and like we haven't left. Like we watched all the Sharknadoes. Like we just watched. There was like it's like Shark in the Seine or something. Like the river Seine. I'm saying that wrong. In Paris.
Oh, yes.
The Seine.
Yeah.
Seine. Close.
Yeah.
Hilarious movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Recommend to everyone.
Yeah.
Movie where
It's like a lot of people like, if I, like, when I talk
No,
about
that'll be next on
Yeah.
our list.
something from
Yeah. Oh my god, the one where like it's like a shark cage and they get stuck and it like goes all the way to the bottom.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Like, I don't know.
20 people are like,
Yeah, no, it sounds right to me. I don't know. Yeah. Well, no, that makes I'm not cool with sharks anymore. Like I've done it to myself.
Yeah. It is.
Yes.
I understand that on like an intellectual level, but like in my heart,
No, no.
I don't understand.
Again,
Yeah, this is true.
movie magic, right? It gets
Yeah.
you scared. Also, nobody has this fucking mask where you
I
I
just struggled
hate
with
that.
it.
I know everyone's
Moving
just
back
like
here,
signals.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I'll say like, oh yeah, I'm from Wilmington.
What's the signal for shark?
Because that's where I play.
Oh, it's that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm saying
makes sense.
Yeah.
That's so
But
cool.
everyone here
I
immediately
wanted to get my
No.
scuba certification.
Really?
Yeah.
I always thought
I was actually I had planned to do it this summer going into college because I had a job lined up working on Catalina.
Yeah, if you
in
go to
like
the boat,
summer
you know which one.
Really?
Yeah, I was just like I was teaching kids about the
I don't care about
and then it was COVID.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
But everyone
And then I
seems
was
to
all
say like, oh yeah, I'm
over
Wilmington.
here.
And then I catch myself
Great.
and say North Carolina.
One day though. One day. If I move back to California.
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
really.
don't think
It's only 3 days.
It's called Princess. Yeah, because they
occasionally see them trying to
They're like,
claim
"I'm
that
begging." You're like,
Delaware is
"You
part
are."
of the
It's just like, they know how to like play.
Yeah.
Nah, you
that's
wish.
nice.
You like to.
I used to dance growing up, and my old dance instructor was used to be a performer.
Is that right?
Yeah, like she would do like the theater shows and stuff. And she enjoyed it, but like she showed me pictures of her room. I was like, no,
You're like,
like I think I would freak out.
Yeah.
Yeah. There were like, I don't know if any of you guys have been on cruises before, but the rooms that they give guests are also like small, but they're fine, but they're small. Or at least my experience. Yeah. Not for the not for the performers. Like they're like bunk beds. Like hers was. Don't ask me what line. I have no recollection. But yeah, kind of like all white prisons. Do love a cruise though, except for all of the viruses happening.
Well, yeah. Yeah. You know, my family doesn't all the time. It's like a wide range of ages for siblings, so sometimes we'll just like do our own thing. But I don't know. Sometimes I'll do like snorkeling stuff and like surfing and that stuff.
Are you a big surfer?
Yeah, I love surfing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, I was gonna say the last time. The last time you came back, there was a situation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love surfing.
You're
Only
pretty
if
stunned
I'm
that
like
that
an
happened.
instructor who can push me into the waves, because I don't have enough like timing in the upper body strength.
Thanks for on our way over.
Have you guys surfed? Never.
Never.
Put that on the bucket list, guys.
Yeah.
You can go to Stafford.
But
It's like, where's Evelyn?
You'll be fine.
I don't think you're gonna be going that way.
Just put on some floaties. I thought Mark said that's what we're doing. That's like a staff.
That's the full day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First whole half of the morning.
Whoever wins the surfing competition gets a raise. I heard.
A raise and a day off.
That's how it always goes.
That would be a good prize. I would try real hard for a day off.
Loser has to
Leah would win. Well, I don't know. She doesn't surf, but have you heard that Leah is like training for an 8-mile swim, open water swim?
No.
Yeah, isn't that
That's
crazy?
pretty cool.
So insane. She's doing like 5Ks every weekend. Like, yeah. I think you met Leah. She's our legislative director. Sits in the back.
No.
Yeah.
Did you get the message from her about the kid? The baseball team?
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't get a message from her.
I haven't downloaded the app
A
yet.
text message.
Have
I
you?
think
I
she
did
was
just
texting
realize.
it to you.
Oh yes, that was her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're like, who's texting me?
Yeah.
I was scared to open it. Like,
So
it's
it was like
spam.
spam.
Yeah.
No. Okay, that was Leah. So, yeah. So I think you should go just click on the link and then open it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why does it recognize my picture?
Oh.
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Rip.
great. Yeah.
Jersey is actually like a nice state outside of the turnpike, but that's all I know interacts with, so.
Stalker?
Yeah, that's me. Following you to German. Well, cheat mode, which I will recommend to you, is you can literally just like tap the screen. Like that. Yeah. See that? Yeah. So like flags. I would just recommend that to you, but you can like this focuses and this
Fireplace,
this
too.
is awesome. Yeah.
Just couldn't get it off the person. Just going to Casey and the guy next door.
Yeah. So
Yeah, no,
Ellen
we
has shown
picked
the
this up
slightest
pocket.
hint of cost interest,
Not
and
yet.
I'm trying to get that interest to be massively huge.
Yeah, that's great.
I think enough of them sick, we will probably make it a line item in our.
Yeah. I
They're like,
sometimes forget to clock that, like, I'm like, oh, that literally is my. Right.
Yeah.
You did a fantastic job.
Well, it was one of my lesser confident ones. I felt like I was in front of a lot of people, so I was like,
Totally. And we were far,
yeah,
but
very far.
it worked out great.
Yeah.
It was chilly over here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I built up my courage.
Then you're gonna start teaching people.
What I recommend is look for the staff badge, and then if you see that their staff has that,
Just anywhere.
this is normally where, like,
short sleeve shirt.
get in front,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah, yeah, exactly.
It's so nice. The door area.
And you'll start to recognize other people. And then you'll start to know who they work for, and they'll know who you work for, and then it's like all
some kind, and he's in like a mobility scooter.
So
and
still, like,
to the front of the
are
scooter
you
is a
interested in
sign that
policy,
says,
operations, comms,
"There
all
have
of
been
it?
0 days
You don't know
since the
yet?
last accident."
Everything I've done has been comms so far. Before I even did anything.
I saw him earlier and was so fixated on the scooter and the sign, I missed that it was Neil Dunn.
Oh, that's really
I was telling
Yeah,
Kinsey,
it was
she's
fun,
like,
but it was
"There's a member going
like
around."
honestly
What
way
with
more
that?
fun
I've seen
than
the
here,
Charlie
which is
saw.
crazy. Like I was like running back and forth in the mail room and I was ready to go but it was fun. It was fun. It was fun. But I like it. I like comms a lot. I like social media. And I don't know yet really what I want to do.
What is
but,
Amber?
I have a few years
I
to
know he's
decide,
been in a
so
boot
hopefully I'll
forever,
figure it out.
and I know
Yeah,
he's
you'll
got
grab
the
it.
push
Yeah,
shooter
it's
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
It sounded like
Oh, okay.
staff
And
assistant,
but
I still
he
don't
told me
know. Like
really
all
fast.
over lunch, which is
Yeah.
kind of crazy, but it's true. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah.
And I'm going abroad next year, and so I'm gonna see
I missed that one, Scott.
international policy too.
I shared an elevator with him a couple weeks ago.
But I don't know yet at all.
Yeah.
So
It was hard, like I got
A lot
on,
of
got in
time.
based
Yeah.
on, I think it was David Rouser, there's another like Republican member that was in, and like, we were chatting a little bit, doors open, and then Amber gets in, and just like, I don't know how, but votes suddenly.
So votes,
It was like, there's the three of us, and just like, felt like we were
We
both
rode
just
our
like pushing
elevator
against
up
the
to like
wall.
10 members all squished in.
It wasn't a member.
He's definitely been in a boot.
It's just like, we were there first. We were there for multiple floors, so we're like,
I thought it was like his left leg for the longest time.
I was trying to
and then
identify
I saw it
who are these
on
people.
the right leg.
one of Marigu's and Karen Perez was the one on
But
the
which is not.
right side, the woman in black.
I can pay attention to it, but
Yeah, I should probably start learning what the men look like. It's 2026 goal. Yeah.
they're all the same.
There is.
There is,
There
or,
literally
so,
is.
to be in the caucus, you have to pass the quiz during the interview. They like give you like a little flash test, like, look at this, and then you have to like memorize it.
Wait, that's amazing.
You guys want the picture?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll send it to you, I'll send it to you.
Okay, that'd be awesome.
I was like, figure it out, like the one with the
Yeah.
pin.
Yeah.
The one
No,
with-
I would love to know.
Okay, yeah, I'll send it to you.
I saw Bernie Sanders yesterday.
Oh, I've never seen him
Oh,
before.
because I was like outside. He was like outside. He was like next to me. I saw him like across the street. But like I saw him and I looked away and I'm like, holy shit, was that Bernie Sanders?
Yeah.
I've heard he's
Wow.
tall. Is that
Yeah,
true?
yeah.
You're also tall, so it's like, is
No,
he
might be
tall
less
compared to
strong
you?
for you. Yeah.
Like, wow, old man rocking.
Would you say he's about your height?
Yeah. Like,
Wow,
I mean,
that's tall.
he was like,
Yeah, picture him with his bear.
he was across the street. He was really talented.
I'm like, do you know what his terms of?
Yeah, I have like
I'm petrified he's gonna retire before I ever see him.
2030.
It's 2030?
Just one re-election.
Oh,
In
okay,
24.
great.
So,
I can take her back.
yeah, just like, go back to the office, stuff like that, and then we'll see each other for the 4 p.m. It's over Teams, but I'll forward you the stuff.
sounds great.
And then today, okay, there's 2 things at Q at 5. We can go to this like tech reception kind of thing where they're doing demos that Verizon is hosting, or we can go to the office, BTQ.
Do it.
Which one do you want to do?
Okay, well, I'm gonna have you stand over there, so.
It's 100% up to you. So Verizon, they know me, they won't be mad if I don't show up. So think about it.
Putting you on
I'm
the
not
spot.
putting you on
There's
the spot.
like a million eyeballs on you.
Think about it. And we can talk more like after after the meeting after.
Okay.
And just whatever you wanna.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, oh, that's more interesting. Okay. All right.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.
Yeah, of
Appreciate
course.
you guys. All right. See ya.
Bye. So how are you feeling like navigating everything right now?
I really like it. I like this job a lot.
Good.
And what they do with like the it's
Yeah.
it's like more social stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't need for oversight. Like I'm in my little queue.
Yeah, totally.
Did you also experience that?
Yeah.
Like with DC versus Orlando?
It's very different.
Yeah.
Actually, I work there once a week. Like every Wednesday. But it was really interesting because the stuff they had me doing was very different.
Yeah, no, I bet.
Yeah. And at the event planning with the night market.
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
right.
Office meetings.
Yeah, they were telling me about the night market. This was so fun.
It was great.
It was delicious.
Oh, it really
It
good.
was delicious.
We should do that for every Heritage Month. It's Caribbean American Heritage Month, guys. Caribbean Night Market.
I agree with this, actually.
Yeah, and James and Amanda. I haven't
Yeah.
really met James in person yet, though.
Oh,
so-
wait, is this your second day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll get there.
Yeah, no, I'm excited.
He's super nice, but he's like when we're in session, he's never in the office.
Oh,
He's
really?
always like,
Running around.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, he's supposed to be in today, and he wasn't yesterday, and then I didn't see him. But maybe
He
later.
might just be running around.
Yeah, Oversight's very good. It reminds me a lot more of what I was doing. I was working for Congresswoman last year.
Oh, cool, yeah.
She's great, and the staff there is awesome. But it was like I was doing
Never after this, so.
I was photographing too. They hired.
Yeah.
I haven't been around yet, so I was doing like all the paperwork. And
James.
whenever she would get bored, she would like make me do it. And I remember I would get so scared. I was like, why am I in the front?
No, it's
Yeah.
really
I'm 12 years old. Like, why are they doing it? But it was so fun. And I really like that side of things. But the oversight, for some reason, the comms is like very like how do I say it? Like, digitized, like structured. Like you don't get to like read as many articles, and there's no like learning. It's all kind of just like there's no like coding.
So,
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's very interesting.
we've got all
'Cause they have everything. That
nursery
office is
stuff
so
in,
organized. It feels
it
like
is not
like
assembled
with
yet,
no
but it
disrespect
is
to
in the room.
Yeah. It feels kind of like
Yes,
and
yes,
then
it's
you
physically
know,
impressive.
That's
but
interesting.
We're painting
it's a
this
very
weekend.
like corporate.
Like everyone has their lane, everyone,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. But the other intern and I.
And I get to explain what I'm doing.
Yes.
Sorry, just wanted to finish
I got the way out.
So we just think of Otter, and it's basically, I don't know, I see videos. I don't really know how it works. Basically, it's type software you use that helps transcribe.
No, it's blind
dead hands.
or not blind.
Live transcribe.
Full dead. Which
Because we
is
use
blind.
But not always. It's basically just so you're kind of reading
Yeah, or 2 weekends. Week of,
So helpful. Oh, she
that we should every time. So we use Jagger. Okay. As you can see, it's not always the most accurate. Sometimes it has really good days and it's like almost perfect, and then other days there's a lot of manually editing. We use this.
My mom will Instagram Sienna for me like to basic this. I'm like, Mom, I make everything. Yeah.
So basically all I'm doing is
My dad was like, when I
so strong.
like
Like hurting my mom.
stuff.
So basically
Yeah, Dad, I know that. I was actually with the Marco Rubio hearing.
Today,
I'm flying.
behind me, and I can hear the,
That is such.
and then it also
Oh,
Is it just like, did you come here with like a suitcase kind of box? Or is it like,
she gave him that.
okay, that's how I moved to DC too, and then I just like never left. So I have so much stuff at home. My parents live in California, because I never moved back. But I also just filled my lap of things here by buying things. So I have just like so much stuff.
Yeah, no, that's how it is in my school. Like I
very sorry. I just wanted to explain what I'm doing, just so I'm not like just
like I did buy
corner.
stuff.
Yeah.
Why would buy it? Like what am I supposed to do?
My brother did as well. He's going to be a senior in college next year. And he's going to Ohio State. And obviously, I'm from California. So he just put it all in the storage unit and then took the airplane back. Yeah.
Yeah, I,
Oh, you go.
yeah, at UCLA, when we were moving out last quarter,
no,
I was like through
I got
quarters and I had so much stuff.
kind of like
And
changed.
so I like,
Yeah.
I mailed stuff back.
Signed up.
Yeah.
Because like I wasn't gonna be there until
Heads up.
September.
Good afternoon. First, I want to congratulate all the Democratic candidates who won last night. We're now one step closer to taking back the majority. And Democrats are going to win big in November because we're laser focused on issues that the American public cares about. From bringing down the high cost of living to improving access to quality, affordable health care and protecting our fundamental freedoms, Americans know who has their interests at heart, and they know this Republican majority does not. For over a year, Donald Trump and House Republicans have consistently disregarded the needs of hardworking families. In the Trump economy, families are struggling to afford groceries, gas, and health care. But rather than using their powers to help people, what they've decided to do is just this week offer $70 billion, a blank check for ICE, while gutting health care and food assistance programs and refusing to end costly conflict with Iran. And instead of lowering costs for Americans, Trump single-handedly is dividing his own party through his retribution campaign. He's nominating unqualified yes man to be his intelligence community chief, and he's making America's 250th birthday entirely about himself. The American people are paying attention, and they know what is happening, and they know this is not what they voted for. They voted to lower costs, and what they got was higher costs and chaos. People are working harder just to stay afloat while they watch Trump and his inner circle continue to enrich himself through backroom deals and stock trading and no-bid government contracts. Americans are ready to put an end to the Trump and Republican corruption, and Democrats are stepping in. Democrats believe Americans' hardworking tax dollars should go to making people's lives better, not just to enrich Trump and his family. We'll keep fighting to ensure that that happens. Vice Chair Ted Lieu.
Thank you, Chairman Aguilar. I want to thank the White House for repeatedly putting the National Economic Council Director, Kevin Hassett, on TV, because Kevin Hassett is really helping Democrats with our messaging. This is what Director Hassett recently said on national TV. Quote, "People are spending more on gas, but they're also spending more on everything else, not just groceries, but restaurants and so on." Kevin Hassett, you're exactly right. People are spending more because guess what? Inflation is up. Inflation is higher now than it was when Trump took office last year. Grocery prices are up, gas prices are up, consumer products are up. And what is Trump focused on? Putting his face on a $250 bill, putting his face on U.S. passports, and putting his name on airports. We ask Republicans and the Trump administration to do what the American people want, which is to lower costs. Now, I want to talk about another issue, which is the United States Supreme Court. There's this case in Alabama where the legislature has proposed a map that a panel of 3 federal appellate judges who are conservative put an injunction on. 2 of these federal appellate judges were appointed by Trump himself. One was initially appointed by Ronald Reagan. And they said that this map was based on intentional racial discrimination. The Supreme Court recently lifted an injunction on that map and is allowing this racist map to go into force in Alabama for this year's election. That is unconscionable, and it shows that the current Supreme Court is out of control, out of touch with the American people, and acting in a purely partisan manner. This is the most corrupt Supreme Court we've seen in our history, and reform is going to come next year.
Questions? Michael.
Mr. Chair, I just came over from the Senate where they're taking a procedural vote to move forward on the reconciliation bill over there. They dropped the ballroom funding, and Todd Blanche yesterday said that they won't move forward with the so-called weaponization fund. Those 2 issues have been very central to some of your criticisms about the bill outside of the underlying $70 billion for ICE and CBP. I'm wondering if the bill comes over to the House, which there's a long way to go, but if the bill comes over to the House and the ballroom funding isn't in the bill and the kind of weaponization fund is not a part of the conversation either, what's your message to the American people about the opposition the House Democrats still have with the second reconciliation bill that Republicans are trying to put forward?
Our opposition has always been based about the substance, giving a $70 billion blank check to ICE, who has a history of brutalizing and terrorizing communities, killing U.S. citizens, is not what we should be doing. Those agencies need accountability and oversight. We should not be giving them more resources without also conditioning accountability. That was the basis behind our opposition before, and it'll continue to be the basis of our opposition. Now, what Senate Republicans did was they tried to pull one over on the American people and add in some language here and some language there that were incredibly, even objectionable to Senate Republicans, which is a stretch. But that's the only reason why they're pulling back now, is they've divided Republicans on these issues, and those issues have zero support among the American people. So we're going to continue to talk about this, especially the weaponization fund, because all of the language that they have put out still leaves them quite a bit of flexibility to move forward with this. Maybe after June 11th, when the judge indicated that they couldn't do anything to. So that's the going to continue to be our objection, and I think that even some Senate Republicans still have some objections, but we'll see how the afternoon goes. Max?
We saw New York City Mayor Mamdani endorse against the chair of the Congressional Hispanic Caucus, Congressman Espaillat, the other day. As a member of the Hispanic Caucus, what's your reaction to this? And do you think the mayor is making the wrong political calculation here?
Oh, look, I can't speak to the mayor's political calculus here. That's not my job. What I can speak to is the job that Adriano Espaillat does on behalf of leading the Congressional Hispanic Caucus, as well as a member here in Congress. This is someone who has continually and consistently fought ICE in New York and has been incredibly public about visitations and pushing back on the detention facilities that they have and ensuring that communities have voices. He's a great member, a valued asset to the Democratic caucus, and I'm confident that he's going to win. That's what we're focused on, and I can't speak to what the mayor's political calculus is, but if it's focused on effectiveness and serving your constituents, then Adriano's doing the work. Andrew?
You plan to vote on Rashida Tlaib's Lebanon War Powers Resolution. I guess what is Democratic leadership's position on that more broadly?
Continue to have discussions. I'm not sure that it's been called for a vote. Right now, I think that there's still some uncertainty as to when that will come up for a vote. There's been discussion about making some changes. So I think the first threshold question is, like, what are we voting on? Are we voting on what was kind of populated and the language that was out there, or are there some changes to the language? The language that she put out was based on a earlier resolution that she offered, which is another set. So once we have final text and we know when the vote is going to happen, then I'll have something to share, and I think members will be more open about their thoughts on the resolution. But we'll see what happens. Nick.
I want to ask about this reported ethics investigation into Congressman Jimmy Gomez. Have either of you had the chance to talk to your fellow Californian about it, and is this the kind of behavior that you find acceptable in the caucus?
I read the article like everybody else did, and I think he's indicated that he's going to be forthcoming with the ethics committee. We have said that ethics should have the resources that they need to do the job, and that means investigating and providing oversight to members. I genuinely believe that if there's something there for ethics to investigate, then they should have the resources to do it, and they should have the resources to do it in an effective way and in a way that meets some time thresholds. He's been very honest, according to the statement. He's been very honest about challenges that he's going through on the personal side, and I'll leave that between him and his family to work through. Perfect. These are my favorite questions, and all of you should take note.
Thank you. This is as AI Task Force co-chair. Do you think that President Trump's executive order on AI goes far enough? I guess would be the first one. And then a follow-up is, how should the United States be working on AI to protect ourselves from AI threats in cybersecurity?
I do not think the executive order goes far enough. I don't think a voluntary system does very much. I think we need to have federal legislation. And unfortunately, their entire strategy of the White House and of House Republican leadership has been to suppress legislation at the federal level, suppress legislation at the state level, and let the AI industry run wild. And that has caused a massive backlash from the American public. The American people are just asking for reasonable guardrails, and that's why Democratic leader Jeffries created the AI Commission to put forth a framework for when Democrats take control next year, what we would do.
Are you concerned about how long that might take? Do you think that it might be too out of control by next year?
Right.
It's moving so fast.
Well, that's why we have states that are passing laws and have been passing laws. And until Congress is able to act, you're going to have states do this in the meantime.
Are you or any of your members meeting with Mr. Altman? I know he's on the Hill this week.
I will be meeting with him later today.
What kind of involvement does our leadership have with this push by both heads of the women caucuses and women's conference on the Republican side to kind of form a task force to investigate how sexual harassment is reported here in the House? How involved is leadership with this?
I knew Leader Jeffries had a number of discussions with Teresa Leger Fernandez and Teresa and I think Kat Kamek are kind of leading that kind of working group. Based on what I've read, they have both been empowered by Speaker Johnson and Leader Jeffries to engage in conversations. We'll see what the products of those are. I have not had a readout of what the byproduct has been or any timetables. They would be in a better position to talk about that. But I think this is something that, as a whole, the Democratic caucus and the leadership team supports, and that type of member-led involvement to decide what thresholds and what resources are necessary to get to the oversight and accountability that the committee is charged with seems reasonable to us. Thank you so much, Max.
You saw the governor's results last night in your home state. Looks like Javier Becerra is going to advance. Are you going to endorse him for governor?
Yeah, Javier will be I voted for Javier. He'll be the Democratic nominee. I'm sure as a delegation we'll do something to continue to support his efforts. And up and down the state, our candidates and ourselves included are going to be on a ballot with him. So we're invested in his success. We wish him well. He's somebody who we all know, and when the vice chair and I came to Congress, he was in this position and a leader here in Congress, and obviously went on to do state work as AG and Secretary of HHS. A great individual who's going to do a good job, and we'll be more public about what that looks like as a delegation. Andrew, last one.
Yeah, there's the potential for a lockout in California's 6th district with Kevin Kiley, who's now an independent, in first, and potentially a Republican in second. If that's the case, I'm wondering how the Democratic caucus might approach that situation, especially given that that's effectively a Democratic-leaning district now.
It's not going to happen. I'm confident it's not going to happen. A Democrat's going to get into the top two there. Is the only person I think under this dome who has seen this firsthand. I've got some experience being locked out of and having two Republicans advance in a Democratic seat before your all time. But take a look at 2012, Pete Aguilar. But Pete Aguilar 1.0 as the staff calls it. And so I'm confident that Dr. Pan will get into the top two, and he'll have the support of the Democratic caucus as soon as the ballots are counted. And I know that's frustrating for some Republicans who don't believe in vote by mail, and they don't believe in everybody having an opportunity to exercise their right to vote. It takes some of these counties a little longer than others, and a little longer than we would like. But as long as they get a free and fair opportunity and get the count right, that's the only thing that matters. And so I'm confident Dr. Pan will get in the top two.
Sorry to belabor this. You said you kind of referenced it there. Do you think it's time for California to make changes about how it counts its votes?
I think that the federal government can play a role and offer more resources to counties, obviously, to help. I think that each counties have different processes and rules, and I think the state needs to play a role in kind of consolidating some of those, timelines and thresholds. But ultimately, fundamentally, it just comes down to a volume thing. I mean, every voter gets a mail ballot, and many of the voters, my household included, voted in the last, 72 hours by mail, putting it in a drop box. And so sometimes, when the votes come all at the very end like that, it's going to take, professionals a little longer to count. But I think that, it's reasonable to have those conversations, and we'll abide by whatever the rules the voters put into statute or the state legislature deems is appropriate, working with county officials. Thank you, guys.
To still set up my computer and log in too before this Teams meeting.